Hey everybody, it's Dave Fingers with my good friend Kyle Gravett. Kyle is the president and CEO of 3ACLEAN. How are you this morning, Kyle?
I'm doing great, Dave. It's a nice brisk fall morning. How you doing out there in the countryside?
Same here. Very brisk and cool this morning, but it's going to be nice this afternoon. Good to see you, brother.
Yeah, good to see you.
So I thought today it'd be I wanted to just kind of pick your brain a little bit because you've had your own business for many years. You've been in the service industry for many years. I mean, what have you found to be the best practice just in general for creating customer satisfaction and keeping customers happy?
Right. Well, this is a great topic, and customer satisfaction is a demonstration. You know, customer service is a promise, but customer satisfaction is a demonstration. And what I have found over multiple decades is that it is talking up front. It is up front when we set the parameters. Like in golf, they say all bets are made on the first tee,
Hmm.
you know. So before we get started, you and I, Mr. Customer, we are going to talk about these things, and it's always the expectations. And what we try to do here at 3A is we want partnership, true partnership. That means things are expected of me. You expect me to do these things, but I have to have an expectation for you to handle things a certain way also so that I can do my job. My people can do their job for you. And it's always, and in some sales circles, that's called upfront contracts. So we
Right.
discuss what's going to happen and how it's going to happen. And we discuss our resolutions. If things, maybe go sideways, or how are we going to do this? We already know the answers to these questions if we have done the proper laying of the groundwork before we even get started. That was a long-winded explanation there, but
No, it makes sense because there are a lot of I shouldn't say a lot, but there are occasions where companies or even salespeople will over-promise certain things to get the business, but then they can't deliver, and nobody's happy when that happens, right?
no,
So it's really about setting when you go into a business relationship, a business partnership, um, a customer client relationship is setting realistic expectations on both ends, right?
right.
So that ideally what can happen is not only do you meet those expectations on the service delivery side, but you can exceed them as well.
Yes.
Uh, but joke, I had a salesperson that worked for me years ago, and he used to say that the easiest way to exceed expectations. And I said, "How's that?" He goes, "Set them low," and that's not what we're saying that you do. But
No,
setting realistic expectations and then as the service provider striving to exceed those expectations, right?
that's right. And
Versus setting
that's
really high expectations and then hoping you can get to that point. So makes
right.
total.
Right. And everybody in the service, any service business, not just janitorial, custodial, any service business, you should look at every new client as, I want this client for life. If we have
Mhm.
done this properly and we have vetted each other properly, me and you should be doing business until we're not here anymore.
Right.
And that's really how I look at it. And I believe our track record here proves that that's what we are doing, because we have a nice roster of many long-term customers, and not just 1 or 2 or 3 years. We're talking 10, 15, 20. And like I said, where I got started in California, they're still doing business with the people that I set up there, and that was 38 years ago.
Well
So
done, my
I don't
friend.
know. You tell me, did I do it right? Well, it was a combination of us and them doing it right.
Right.
Partnership. That's the only way it works.
Well, if somebody's looking for a long-term business relationship where it's mutual respect and good service will be delivered and expectations will be met, who do they call?
You can call me, Kyle, and it's 303-716-2802. 303-716-2802 and ask for me, and the service will put you in touch with me. Or you can email at customer service at the number 3, the letter A like apple, clean, CLEAN.com, Kyle, or customer service at 3ACLEAN.com.
All right. Sounds good, man. Thanks for the time today. Thanks for the tips and the insight.
You got it, Dave. Thank you.
All right, buddy. Talk to you soon.
See ya.